Hello, friends. I am back again today, 17th of December 2022. Uh, I started this new blog because I wanted to complete what I said in my previous recording. Basically, I can't do I don't edit my vlogs. I do it at a stretch, and I didn't want it to be a very long and boring one. So, and I also wanted to start another topic. My topic for today is after you come to US on an immigrant visa, what next? What should you do after that? Well, I went on an immigration visa. My daughter had sponsored me. I went to San Francisco where my daughter was living. Initially, I stayed with her for 1 month, but I did not stay with her for longer. Not because I didn't want to stay with her, but because I did not want to settle down in San Francisco because I felt that it would be very expensive to live, and I would have preferred to live in Houston's Sugarland. So my destination was going to be Sugarland right from the beginning. I stayed with my daughter for 1 month. I landed at San Francisco. They just stamped my passport. They gave a number on the passport. I did not know what it was actually, but later I came to know that it had something to do with the green card. Okay, you don't get the green card immediately at the airport. You have to wait, right? So I landed at the airport. I stayed with my daughter. I did not have much to do except touring San Francisco, and what do you do after that? First, you have to wait for your social security number. Then you have to get your driving license. So what did I do? I went to Houston. But before that, I had to go to the Social Security office to find out when I'll get my Social Security, because for everything, for any job or whatever, you need a Social Security number. Before that, you can't do anything. But unfortunately, they don't give it right away. They want to see that this person has come to US. He stays in US for quite some time. He's not just coming to for a green card and going to go back, right? He's going to try to live here. So they usually take time, right? So before I left for Houston, I got my social security number. My wife didn't get the social security card, but anyway we went. After that, the first thing I had to do was to go to a driving school to learn the rules and regulations of US, because everything is different while driving. In US, you have got a left-hand drive, and I was also not used to an automatic car. I was driving a manual car, so I had to get accustomed to an automatic car. And then on the road also, you have to drive on the right side of the road. So things are quite different, and there are other things like road signs and all, speed limits, schools, etc., etc. You have to be very careful, because if you violate any traffic rule, the penalty is going to be very harsh. It is in hundreds of dollars, and I'm sure you wouldn't like to pay that much. So the first thing I did was to join a driving school, get the learner's license first, and then after about 1 month, I went for my driving test. I gave the written test. I gave my on the road test, and I managed to get the driving license in the first go. Right, and the driving license they give you a temporary letter about your driving, and you have to wait for the real driving physical driving license in the mail, right? But that's not an issue. It usually comes in 15 days after you have given the test and all that. Then side by side, you have to start looking for a job. You have to start looking out for a rental apartment. You have to start looking out for a car. Without a car, you are totally paralyzed. you need a car as soon as possible, because nobody is going to take you out all the time for your groceries, for your job, for other activities, for eating out, whatever. You can't be dependent on anybody for too long. So the first thing you need is a driver's license, and secondly, you need a car. Okay, then you get the social security number, you get the driving license, and then you have to wait for the green card, which also comes in due time. Approximately it takes around 3 months, because they really want to see whether you are making efforts to live there. They get all your record, that you have applied for the license, you have applied for your health insurance, etc., etc. They see all your data, and once they realize that this guy is serious, then only I think they send you a green card. uh, San Francisco was not an option for me, because living in San Francisco is very, very expensive. The rentals start from maybe $3,000 for a one bedroom, and groceries are very expensive. Even if you want to buy a second hand car, again the prices are very high. You need to take a driver's license in the city you want to live. So if I take a driver's license in San Francisco, I cannot use it in Houston. I have to go to Texas and get a driving license. So that is why I had to wait to get to Houston and then apply for my driving license. So these are the things that you need to do after you land in US on an immigrant visa. Well, I hope you liked this information. If there are any questions regarding this, I would be glad to answer them and help you if you need any advice. Thank you very much.